The Grand Canyon barely needs an introduction, but I'm here to give you one anyway. The park is located in north-central Arizona and has access points on both the North Rim and South Rim. The Grand Canyon being what it is, these two access points are not close together. It takes about 4 hours to drive between them, so if you're going for the day, it's better to choose one or the other. As national parks go, Grand Canyon is on the heftier side for size. It's about 54% the size of Yellowstone, so there's lots of backcountry here to get lost in if that's your thing. By the way, in a lot of my videos I've been comparing national park sizes to Yellowstone, but that's only because it's the most familiar park that's truly large. However, it's not the largest national park in the USA. Not even close. The largest national park is Wrangell St. Elias in Alaska, which is almost 4 times larger than Yellowstone. A quarter of all countries in the world, whole countries, are smaller than this national park. A true behemoth of nature conservation. But anyway, back to the Grand Canyon. I won't go into too much detail about how it was formed, but the short story is that over Earth's ancient history, many layers of different kinds of rock were laid down in this area. Then, sometime in the past 100 million years, tectonic forces caused this area of Earth's crust to rise, forming the Colorado Plateau. At the same time, the Colorado River and its tributaries started to flow toward the Pacific. As the Colorado River flowed over the constantly uplifting crust, the Grand Canyon was literally cut into the landscape. For my day trip to the park, I chose to visit the North Rim. The cool thing about this route is that even before you get to the park, you see some pretty cool sights. So, unlike at the Grand Canyon, here at the Vermillion Cliffs you actually get to look up at the wall and see what it looks like from the bottom. Whereas at the Grand Canyon, you're kind of just looking in over the rim. So it's not just part of the park you have to get to the Grand Canyon. It's kind of cool on its own. Upon entering the park and heading south on Highway 67, you'll be treated to forests of aspens and pines, which in September is a dazzling display of yellows, reds, and greens. However, keep in mind that this road is closed in the winter, so don't wait until too late in the year. So if you're coming to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, there is an easy 15-minute walk called Bright Angel Point, and as long as you're not afraid of heights, it should work for you. There's lots of amazing views along the rim of the Grand Canyon, but a lot of them require you to go off the path a little bit to find views like this. If you're coming to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, it might feel a little bit like a one-trick pony. You drive in, you go to Bright Angel Point, snap some pictures, and then get ready to leave. But I would say if you're coming all this way, you should also take the super scenic Cape Royale Road along the edge of the North Rim. It's about 45 minutes, super scenic, and well worth your time. Driving along Cape Royale Road, you're treated to unique views of the canyon, and there are frequent pull-offs if you're looking to snap that canyon picture that's a little different from everyone else's. The best views, though, are at the finish line where you can look through Angel's Window to see the Colorado River far below. You can also walk out onto the point above Angel's Window. Just maybe don't think too much about the rock bridge that's slowly but surely crumbling beneath you. So I'm here at Cape Royale at the end of the Cape Royale Road. I'm going to try to do a little time lapse, see if I can get the rocks changing color and the shadows moving. We'll see how it turns out. Well, the time-lapse didn't turn out the best, but it was still a pretty great place to finish out the day and watch the sunset. Well, that's all for the Grand Canyon, and that officially finishes up my grand tour of the American West and all the national parks I could manage. Stay tuned to the channel for a big announcement that I'm so excited about and has to do with where I'm heading next year. Until then, travel safe, and I'll see you around the world.